Hi guys, okay, so this is my first ever YouTube video. I've had YouTube for a while now, but I've not really had anything to say. So now, what better time to post than the day after results day? Okay, a lot of you may or may not know, well, a lot of you, there might not be any viewers, so some of you may or may not know that yesterday was GCSE Results day and I got my GCSE results and I was really happy with them. So I'm going to go through what I did and what I got. I'm going to try and do it really quickly because I've done a few takes and I do drag on a bit, so bear with. Okay, so starting with maths, I got an A star, which I was like so happy about. Well, I kind of expected it because I got A stars in my modules, and then the exam was actually really good, so yeah, I was happy about that. English, I got a B. I was a little bit disappointed because I did the exam in January, and with my coursework and everything, I was told I got a B overall, and I wanted to retake this summer so I can get an A. But I was going to get an A, but the examiner put my speaking marks down, so like, yeah, so I got a B in the end, which I'm not complaining about because English is like my weakest subject. I don't see the point of it. I don't like it. My teachers weren't, or my teacher this year wasn't particularly great. So yeah, I'm happy with the B, I guess. Okay, and then I did 3 sciences, biology, chemistry and physics, and I got 3 A stars in that, so I'm really happy about that. I did food technology, which I got an A star in. I was really relieved I got an A star because in my coursework I got an A star, but in my exam there was like some really tough questions that we'd never learnt about at all. So yeah, I didn't know how it was going to go. I ended up getting a B in my exam, but I got an A star overall because my coursework grade was like a really high A star, which was all thanks to my teacher because she worked so hard for us. Yeah, and my friend, she got 3 marks less than me and she got an A overall, so I was like this close to getting an A, but I'm so happy I got the A star overall, so yeah. I did business, which I got an A in. In my 2 exams, I did one last year at the end of year 10 and one this year at the end of year 11, got 2 A stars in them, but my coursework, I was told it was an A, but the examiner moved it down to a C. He moved everyone's down in our year. I think the marking somehow was, well, everyone who had my teacher, I think his marking was a bit off, so, but I still don't think my coursework was worth C. I think it's probably more, but like, it was, my overall A was so low that even if it had been moved up, it would have to move up to an A star for me to get an A star, so there's no point in appealing or anything because that would be too much of a drastic change. I think it was worth maybe like a B or an A, but not a C, so yeah, it's fine. I'm happy with an A because my business teacher was kind of like rubbish. She was really lazy. Sorry if you're watching, sir, but you yeah, he was really lazy. He'd sometimes give us a piece of paper, give us the textbook and say, this is the topic, this is the page we're doing today, write your own notes from what's there. And it was like, okay. And like, me and my friends were really motivated to work. Well, not really motivated. You wanted to do well, so we would do the work. But other people who really didn't like, they didn't see how important it was, they wouldn't do the work, and because they didn't have the teacher, like guidance from the teacher, like at GCSE the teacher's meant to be teaching, not like giving you to do your own stuff like at uni, so they just messed around the whole time. And maybe they did well, I don't know, because I don't speak to a lot of people in my business class outside of business, so I don't know how they did, but all my friends who did it apart from one, they all got A's, so I'm really happy, so I'm proud of them. I also did history, which I did as an extra because the English baccalaureate thing, EBAC we call it, our school only told us about it in the January of year 10, which was about like 5-ish months after school had started and we'd already started our subjects, and they asked people who like had one subject off or something, because you have to do maths, English, humanities, which is geography or history, and a language, and a modern language, yeah, and I was doing all of them apart from history or geography, and they asked me to drop food technology or business in order to do history, which I didn't really want to do because I felt like I was doing well, because before this lazy business teacher came, we had a different one who was like amazing, and she was like, her lessons were interactive, she challenged us and she did really good stuff, but then like, yeah, he was new at the time, so I didn't know he was going to be so bad, so I didn't want to drop it, so I didn't drop it. I took history as an extra and I ended up getting an A star in it, which I was like, oh my god, how did I get an A star? Like, I don't know, one of my exams was like one of the hardest exams I've ever done in my whole entire life, and I'm the kind of person that I usually do well in exams. I do better in exams than in coursework because I'm like more lazy, so yeah. yeah, so I was like, whoa, how did I get an A-star? But I did. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna appeal or anything like that, so it's cool, it's cool. What else did I do? I did IT. I did the OCR BTEC Nationals thing, and I got a distinction, which apparently is, according to my school, my teachers, is equivalent to 1 A-star and 1 A. And I also did statistics, which is in year 10, which I got an A on, which I was like so happy and relieved about, because I got told by my teacher that I got a D in the coursework, but I think it was the first year they'd ever done statistics, like AQA had ever done statistics, so my teachers didn't know what the grade boundaries would be like, so I guess they just went off normal standard, 90% is this, 50% is this, and yeah, that was a D. But then when I got the results last year, I got a B in my coursework and a really good A in my exams, so I got an A overall, so I was like, whew, yeah. So, and I was like the only one in my year who did it. Everyone else was people in year 11 at the time when I was in year 10, so like I was like, yes, I'm not worse than them because I'm younger or whatever. Anyways, that didn't really make sense, but oh. So yeah, what else did I do? Oh, I did further maths, which I think was a level 2, but when I got my results it said 58 points, which is GCSEs give you 58 points if you get an A-star. So yeah, I got an A-star in that one. I don't know how, because the exams are so hard. Like, it was like all A-level stuff apparently, and our teacher didn't like, we had 1 hour a week after school for like a year, and sometimes we didn't even have it and stuff like that, and it was like I just went in it to try. I thought I was gonna get like a C or something, and I got an A-star, so I was like, whoa, thank God. So yeah, I was really excited for my results. On the day I was like, no, I don't want to get my results, I don't want to do this. But yeah, it turned out I got, oh yeah, I also did RE, which was a short course, and I got a B on that, which I thought I was going to do a bit better, because like I thought the exam was really good, and a lot of the stuff that came up I'd revised the night before, and I finished like really quickly. So, but obviously I didn't put in enough depth or whatever, so I don't know. I might try and do like another unit, like to do the full course and try and do better in that to make my overall grade like an A or something. But like, if I'm happy with a B, because I only found out I was doing the exam in like just before Easter holidays, and I had a month and a half because my exam was in May, like one of the first exams I had. I had a month and a half to prepare, so I'm happy with a B. Like if that's what I have to stick with, it's fine. And yeah, that's what I did. And then next year I'm going to stick to one college, and I'm going to do biology, chemistry, maths and French, and I'm really excited to go to a new school, meet new friends, start learning, because like I love French, I love chemistry, maths is quite easy for me, and biology I guess is quite interesting and sort of easy, yeah. So yeah, and I want to do dentistry at uni hopefully. So yeah, I'll need biology and chemistry for sure, and then the other two are just like other stuff that I find that are going to be quite alright for me to get good grades in. So yeah, let me know what you got. I love watching these videos so much, which is why I'm putting this up, because I want to return the favour, because when people put them up I'm like, yes, I want to watch this. I've watched like 1,000 already. I watched the A-level ones as well, I don't know why. So yeah, let me know what you got, because I'm so curious and so nosy. Let me know what you're doing next year, and yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, like, yeah, or not, hopefully you do. Hopefully, please nice comments, because like I have feelings too. Alright, thanks for watching guys.